go ahead and get started. I do want to ask you to find your props. Today's props are weights, free weights. So these are 3 pounds. Some of you can have more intense weights like 4 and 5 pounds, but please be careful if you have joint issues, particularly in your neck, shoulders, or back. You want to keep your weights a little bit lower because having a heavier weight can impact all of those joints and cause problems. If you don't have weights today, you can use water bottles or you can use cans. Sometimes we use soup cans. So something that might be heavy that weighs a little bit more than a pound. So have those under your chair or right next to your chair, but not at a place that's you're going to be able to hit it. So sit forward in your chairs now and let's get started. So sit very tall. Feel the chair coming up underneath you and supporting you and lifting your spine. Now press against your thighs and see if you can lift your spine just about 1/4 inch. Try not to produce too much tension here. Keep breathing. Stay there in your spine and relax your hands and wrists. Release your forearms and elbows. Relax your upper arms and shoulders. Soften those neck muscles. Wiggle your jaw. Good. Stick your tongue out and say, ah. And again, ah. Good. Poof your cheeks out. Suck your cheeks in. Relax your cheeks. Wrinkle up your nose a few times. Relax your nose. Lift your eyebrows up and down. Now knit your eyebrows together. Relax. One more time. Knit eyebrows up and down, and then knit them together and release. Squeeze your whole face together. Open it out wide, eyes and mouth. Relax and shake it out. Relax your shoulders, lift your spine again, and place your chin on that imaginary shelf so your chin doesn't drop, lift, or push forward and strain those neck muscles. Let's begin our breathing. We're going to breathe in for 4 counts through our nose and out for 4 counts through our mouths. So a nice, slow, deep inhale on 4 counts, a nice, slow exhale on 4 counts, a nice, even breath. Ready to begin. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out through your mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax and breathe normally. Wiggle your toes a little bit inside of your shoes. Relax them. Wiggle your fingers a little bit and relax them. Feel that chair coming up underneath you and lifting your spine again. Keep those shoulders relaxed, elbows relaxed, neck muscles soft. Let's increase the counts for our breath now. We're going to breathe in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts. And we'll breathe in and out only through our nose. Ready to begin? Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and breathe normally. Good. All right. Place your hands on your belly. We're going to do our belly breath again. So imagine that you have a small balloon inside of your belly. It's deflated. It's about this size. And as you breathe in, you're going to suck the air from your nose down into your belly and begin to inflate the balloon. You'll inflate it into your hands, then into the sides of your waist as you sip more air in. Then, as you sip even more air in, it'll fill up your lower back and the back of your pelvis, and you'll even feel a little bit of pressure into your pelvic floor. So your whole pelvic area is going to fill with air like a great big balloon. You'll hold it for a second, and then we're going to hiss out, pressing your tongue toward the roof of your mouth and letting the air out slowly as though you were stretching the top of that balloon. Sit really tall. Ready to begin? Breathing in. Suck that air down into the balloon, expand the balloon into your hands. Sip some more air in, expand it into the sides of your waist. A little more air into your lower back and your pelvic floor, feeling full, and hold it. And deflate the balloon with a hiss. Relax and breathe normally. Wiggle your shoulders a little bit. Sitting tall, we're going to do this one more time. This time, I want you to be prepared to really contract those belly muscles. I bet you noticed that at the end of that hiss, you were starting to contract these. Excuse me. So I want you to really contract your belly muscles as you finish the hiss, but without contracting your chest muscles and without rounding. Keeping this lifted and open and just isolating these belly muscles. Ready to begin. Breathing in. Suck that air down into that deflated balloon. Expand the balloon into your hands. Sip some more air in and expand it into the sides of your waist. Sip even more air in and expand into your lower back, the back of your pelvis, and now your pelvic floor. Feel really full. Hold it and deflate the balloon with a hiss. Keep it going. Contract those belly muscles. Keep the chest lifted and soft. Relax and breathe normally, and place your hands on your thighs. Wiggle your toes inside of your shoes. Lift your toes up, spread your toes wide so there's air in between them. Feel the balls of your feet pushing into the floor. Keep those toes up. Wiggle those fingers and thumbs and then lift them up. Now drop your toes and relax your feet. Drop your fingers, relax your hands. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears and drop, up towards your ears and drop. Sitting tall, arms out to the side. Big breath in, arms float up, hands come together. Exhale, thumbs at your breastbone, lifting your chest a little bit, lifting your spine a lot. Breathe in here. Breathe out, push the fingers up, open wide, easy in the shoulders. Feel your head is like a balloon filled with helium and it's rising toward the ceiling here. Breathe in, breathe out, reach forward and down, touch toes or ankles or shins or knees if that's easier. Big breath in, coming forward and up, breathe out. Relax shoulders and elbows. One more time, a little faster. Big breath in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Push the fingers up, lengthen the spine, easy in the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Reach forward and down. See if you can go a little bit further and then bring your chin toward your chest. Big breath in, reaching forward and up. Breathe out. Good. Sitting tall right away today. Arms come forward. Fingers are pushing forward. Cross your thumbs. Now push the arms forward, spreading the shoulder blades away from each other. Scoop your pelvis under so your trying to pull your tailbone under. That's it. Pull your belly in, soften your chest, drop your chin, and breathe out. This is your contraction. Breathe in, lift the pelvis onto the sit bones, lift the spine, open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Breathe out, round the back. Breathe in, lift the spine, expand the chest. Breathe out, contraction as you round. Breathe in, lift, lengthen, and expand. Breathe out, letter C from tailbone to top of head. Breathe in, letter I in your torso, letter E for expansion. And relax down. Shoulders up and drop. Up and drop. Single shoulder, lift, drop. Lift, drop. Bigger. Lift, drop. Lift, drop. Lift, drop. Lift, drop. Even bigger. Lift, drop. Last one. Lift, drop. Good. One arm swings forward and one back. And keep swinging. Nice soft arms here. Long and stretchy. Let them swing. Now send the energy from your chest, your solar plexus, through your shoulder joints, down your arms, through the elbows, through the forearms, into the wrists, into your hands, flowing through your hand joints, down your fingers and out your fingertips like laser beams. And you know what that does? It turns you into superheroes. When you're ready, turn your head toward your back hand. Keep that swing going. If you want to slow it down, that's fine. If you want to speed it up, that's fine. Gentle turning of the head. And rest the arms. Good. Laughing shoulders today. Ha, 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 ha. I wish I could hear you. I hope that was loud. All right, float the arms out. Turn the palms and inside elbows to look at the ceiling and look at the back wall. From your shoulder sockets, rotating that upper arm so the palms and inside elbows look up and then look back. Keep rotating the upper arm and back and rotate and back and rotate and stay there. Shift your ribs and try to touch the walls on either side. Shift, shift, reach, 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 reach. Come back to center. Float the arms up, cross your thumbs again. Easy in the shoulders, so relax those shoulders down. Keep that spine lifting, keep that head floating up. Make the pencil point and then draw your pencil line across the ceiling. Stretch the side ribs, lengthen the spine with each stroke of your pencil. Come back to center, put a dot on the ceiling, open the arms and melt the arms down. Relax those shoulders again. Good. We're going to push one arm forward and one back in a little twist. Look to the left. Come back to center. One arm forward and one back. Look to the right. Come back to center. See if you can really push heavy objects away. Push. And back to center. Push. And back to center. Again, turn your head and upper body looking left, pushing strong arms. And center, pushing, turning your eyes and chest to the right. Come back to center one more time. Really press with strength. Come back to center and push. Come back to center. Shake, shake, shake those hands. Shake them down, out, all the way up, and relax. Good. Wiggle those shoulders a little bit. Place your hands here, reach forward, let the arm float up, back, and around. Left, forward, up, back, and around. First side or right, forward, up, back, and around. And the other side or left, up, back, and around. Good. Relax your arms and roll your shoulders. Up, push back and down. Up, push back and down. Up, push back and down. Wiggle forward in your chair. Slide your right foot forward, heel on the floor, toe pulling back, and come back in. And the left, toe pulling back toward your shin, and come back in. Slide that foot out, toe pulling back, and come back in. And the left, toe pulling back, and come in. Turn your toes out on the diagonal. Slide this right leg out, toe pulling back toward the shin, come back in, slide out, come back in. Really try to stretch that leg and make it get a little bit longer. And stretch, make it get a little bit longer. Open your heels, toes, heels, toes. Line up your knees with your toes on that diagonal, hands inside of your thighs. Lift your chest and spine again. Press your legs open, release, open, release, open, release, open, release, open and stay. Take a breath. Exhale, tilt forward. Press your chest forward. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Press those legs open and dig your feet into the ground. Breathe here. And sit tall, relax the arms. Alternate the shoulders up and down. Good, keep your legs wide, hold your chair seat. Take a breath in, exhale, and see if you can go even further. Don't fall out of your chair, so press those legs open really wide, hold your chair with both hands. Breathe, and sit tall. Shoulders up and down again. Good. Toe heel in. Good job. Scoop under. Lift that right leg up. Lace your fingers under the thigh. Drop your shoulders and lift your chest. Let's circle the thigh. Up, around and down. Up, around and down. Up, around and down. One more. Up, around and down. Come back to center, drop the shoulders, lift the chest, bring the foot forward, toes up and down, flex and point, up and down, flex and point, relax the leg down. Scoop under the other leg, lace the fingers together, lift it up, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, circle the thigh, up, around and down, up, around and down, up, around and down. One more. Up, around and down. Lift it up. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest. Bring your foot a little forward. Knee stays bent. Toes up and down. Flex and point. Up and down. Flex and point. Relax the leg down. Good. Relax your hands. Shake them out again. Wiggle those fingers, play the piano from one side to the other, semicircular piano. Not unheard of these days. Come back to center, arms down, up with a big breath. Exhale, good. Okay, we're gonna speed things up and now we're going to grab our weights. So let's start with our weights on our thighs, right in the center of our thighs, and we're sitting tall. We're going to march. Just lift those thighs a little bit. See if you can get the foot off the floor. That's it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost it. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest. Good job. All right. Relax the arms down. Rotate from the shoulder sockets. Scooping the arms up and down. See if you can keep your elbows close to your rib cage. Up and down. Smoother. Up and down. And up. Stay here. Look at your wrists. They should be nice and flat. If you're bending your wrist here, you could possibly injure your wrist. So you want to keep them nice and flat. Coming down. We're going to go up quickly and down slowly. So we'll come up on a 1 count and we'll come down. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more sets. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Relax the arms. Rotate. Straight arms now. Open a little bit wide. Elbows are straight, wrists are flat. You're sitting as tall as possible, chest lifted. Press behind you. Press. Press. Keep those elbows straight the whole time. Press, press, press. And rest. Shoulders up and drop, up and drop. Now we're going to press behind, one arm at a time. Press, release. Press, release. See if you can reach a little further behind. Press, release. Keep that elbow straight and that wrist flat. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Good job. Roll your shoulders. Wiggle your head like a bobblehead doll. Relax those neck muscles. Good. All right. Lift. Come a little forward. Come back. Come a little forward. Come back. Come a little forward. Come back and down. Now we're going to go a little further. So lift. Push to straight arms. In and down. Lift. Push. In and down. Lift. Push. In and down. Lift, push, in and down. To the diagonal side, same thing. Lift, push, in and down. Lift, push, in and down. 2 more. Lift, push, in and down. Are you sitting tall? Hope you're not holding your breath. Keep breathing and down. Good job. Roll your shoulders. Good job. All right. Backs of the hands facing the front again. We're going to lift the elbows, keeping the forearm and wrist flat. So lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Lift and squeeze. Come forward, pour your drink, and lift, pour, and lift, pour, and lift, pour, and lift. Come down, breathe. Lifting the elbows again, keep those shoulders relaxed. Lift and down, lift and down. 1 more, lift and down. Come forward, pour and lift. Pour and lift, pour and lift. Come in and rest. Was that cranberry juice? Orange juice? Maybe 7-Up? Maybe a Coke? Okay. All right. 1 more time. This time we're going to alternate. Come down. Ready to lift the elbows and lift and forward, pour and lift and forward, pour and back. Lift and forward, pour and back. Lift and forward, pour and release. Roll your shoulders. Place your weights on your thighs again. Lifting the thigh up and out, right side first. Up and out, up and in. Left, up and out, up and in. Make sure that weight is sitting on the center of your quadricep muscle. That's it. Lift up and out, up and in. That's the thickest part of that muscle. It's the belly of the muscle. You want to relax the weight on there. One more side. Good. Good job. All right. We're going to take one leg forward with a flexed foot and the opposite arm. Push and in. Let's do that again. Push and in. Other side twice. Push, in. Push, in. First side. Push, in. Push, in. Push, in. Push. Now 3 times on the first side. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now 4 times. 1, 2, 3. I hope you're sitting tall and breathing. Other side. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. Wiggle it out. Relax the arms down. Rotate from your shoulder sockets. Lift your arms up so that your forearms are parallel to the floor. Open your fingers and wiggle them. Put your thumbs on top to hold the weights or the bottles. If you cannot hold it this way, then gently grab with your fingers. We're going to glue our elbows into our rib cage and just open our forearms. Out and cross. Out and cross. If you can't cross, just come together. Open, come together. So out and cross or come together. Out and cross or come together. This is really good for your shoulders. Open, 4 more. Open, cross. Open or come together. Open, cross, open or come together. Come to here. Roll down. Nice and easy. Good. Roll your shoulders. Very nice. All right, let's put some wings on. Sitting tall. Don't bend the elbows this time. Let the arms float up and down. Breathe and down. Breathe and down. Breathe and down. 2 more. Breathe and down. Breathe and down. Good. Okay. Sitting tall. We're going to hand out some ice cream cones today. All right, here we go. Chocolate, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, butter pecan, pistachio, cherry, and chocolate chip. There we go. Take a breath. Everybody ready? Okay, we've got lemon ice, pineapple, dark chocolate, mint chocolate chip, and strawberry again, and black raspberry, and peach, and chocolate cookie dough. There we go. Rest your, boy, that sounded so good. Rest your weights on your thighs. Let's march a little faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, ready, go. March, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, breathe. Keep it going nice and easy with this little rhythm. That's it. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it going. Go as fast as you can. Pick your feet up. Pick your feet up off the floor if you can. Slow it down. Slow it down. Lift your thighs. Good. And rest. Bring your weights up over your shoulders. Lift one arm up above your head. Go behind your head using that tricep muscle, back above your head and hover over your shoulder. Other side, above your head, behind your head, stretch that tricep. Above your head, hover over your shoulder. If this bothers your shoulders or neck, then don't do it. You can do something else. Above, behind your head, above your head, hover over your shoulder. Above your head, behind your head, above your head, hover over your shoulder. Above, behind, above, and hover. Above, behind, above, and hover. Come down, roll your shoulders. Come back, lift up, a little higher. Above, behind, above, and hover. Above, behind, above, and hover. One more of these. Above, you can do it. Behind, above, and hover. Come down, roll the shoulders. Good job. All right, all the way up, over your shoulders, a little bit higher than your head. Open those elbows, out. Open that chest and in. Expand the chest and in. Open those elbows and in. One more. Open and in. Relax. Come down. Wiggle your head like a bobblehead doll. Come back and stretch all the way up. Try to touch the ceiling. Try to touch the ceiling. Touch the ceiling. Touch. Touch. 4 more. Last one. Come down. Place the weights back on your thighs for some little jumps. Take a breath. Everybody ready? Smile and keep breathing. Here we go. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Again. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Good job. I have to wiggle forward because these chairs make me slide back. All right, we're going to open and stay there. Bring your weights together, pull your bellies in. Let's break up some concrete. Push, 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 rest. Wiggle it out. Can we row the boat? Pull your bellies in. Push down, forward, up, and around. Down, forward, up, and around. Weights are touching. Down, forward, up, and around. Down, forward, up, and around. And rest. Take a breath. Weights come together. Let's reverse. We got to go back to the dock. Up, forward, down, and around. Faster. 2 more. Last one. We got there. Woo! Weights on top of your thighs. Lift, 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 lift. Weights on your thighs. Bigger jumps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Woo! All right. Relax the weights down. Hold on to that one end of each weight. Take a breath in. Exhale, tilt slightly forward. So you have a flat back here. Flat back. Lengthen the back of your neck. Look past your knees and feet onto the ground, but don't drop your head. Swing your arms. Let the weights gently pull and release those tight neck muscles and tight shoulders. And sit tall. Place your weights, bottles, or cans under your chair and do not let them roll away, okay? Because then you might step on them. All right, wiggle those fingers. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. We're gonna popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. Say it with me. Pop, pop, pop. Louder. Pop, 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 pop. Throw that popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. Shake it out. Take a breath. Good job. Wiggle to the edge of your chair. Make sure your ankles are underneath your knees, if not a little behind your knees. Use your hands against the chair to stand or against your thighs. You can swing your arms. If you need to get up this way, you can. We're going to take 4 rocks to get up. Everybody ready? Push down into the ground with your feet every time. A little push and come back down. A little push and come back down. A little bit higher now in your upper torso. Lift and come down. Here we go, all the way. Push down in those feet. Lift your chest and spine. Lift your head. Let it float up toward the ceiling. Feeling tall. Clear focus here, and you're breathing. As always, if you're dizzy, please sit down. Take a breath. You can stay seated if you want. All right, little claps. 1, 2. Get that beat. Add your feet. Walk around to the back of your chair. Hold your chair. I'm going to move a little bit forward. So you're holding right here, little small marches. I'll be out to the side here, marching. Open out, back in, back out, back in. Stay here. Parallel feet, shoulders over your hips, hip sockets over those ankles. Hold your chair, bend, stretch, lift your heels and down, bend, stretch, lift and down, bend, stretch, lift and down, bend, stretch, lift and down. 2 more, bend, stretch, lift and down, bend, stretch, lift and down. Good job. Right from here, swing the leg to the side, toes pointed straight ahead. Swing and together. Other side, swing and together. It will stay low. Swing, 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 swing. Try not to lift your hip up, just swing your leg. Swing, swing, swing. Good. Turn your toes out. Now we're going to swing the leg with the toe pointed to the diagonal. Swing, swing. Toes are up. Swing, 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 swing. Good job. Bend your knees and straight. Bend your knees and straight. Let's do some easy weight shifts. Step out, bend that outside leg, right leg, push back to center, other side, push. Bend and push. Bend, push against the floor to get yourself back to center. Back to center. Bend, push, don't let go of the chair. Good job. Bend your knees here. And one more time, bend your knees. Good, very nice. Now you may stay behind your chair, or you may come to the side of your chair, or if you have two chairs, you could turn your chair this way and hold on to one and have another one on the other side. So your choice. I'll let you set that up. I'm going to come to the side of my chair and hold on like this. Make sure you can hold on easily. So again, feet are parallel, and we're going to lift the outside leg. So that could be your right or your left. Lift the heel up, press the ball of the foot into the floor, and come down. Now the other foot, press the ball of the foot and come down. Lift the heel and down, lift the heel and down, lift and down, lift and down. Now, the outside leg only, lift the heel. Rotate from the socket, open and back to center. So this is a small isolated movement, and back to center from the hip socket. Rotate the thigh out and in, out and in. Good. Relax down. Other side, lift the heel. Open the leg out and in. Just the thigh is rotating out and in. Nothing is happening here, just that leg. And in, out, and in. Let's do one more on this side. Out and in, and come down. Good. On this side, outside leg, the one that's furthest away from your chair, unless you have two chairs. Okay? Drawing a little circle with your leg. Forward, around, and back to center. 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 We're going to do it on the other side. If you're holding on with one hand on one side of the chair, simply walk around to the other side of your chair. Now we're doing the other leg, and we brush the foot forward, around, and back to center. 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 Good. All right. Walk back to the first side. Make sure that you don't have something behind you like I do, okay? Holding on to your chair. We're going to swing this leg. We've been doing this in class. If you want, you can reach this arm out to the side. So swing the outside leg up and back to center. Now swing it behind you and back to center. Swing it up and center. Swing it back and center. Swing it up and center. Swing it back and center. Swing it up and center. Swing it back and center. Bend your knees, straighten, walk around to the other side of your chair. Okay, a little bit challenging today, yes. Arm out to help you balance. Swing the outside leg up and center, behind you and center. Up and center, behind you and center. Up and center, behind you and center. One more. Up and center, behind you and center. Good. All right, walk back to the center of your chair. Turn your feet out slightly, heels are touching. Slide your right foot out and your left arm. Big diagonal reach here. And come in. And your left foot out and your right arm. Big diagonal stretch. And come back to center. Right foot, left arm. Come back to center. Left foot, right arm. Come back to center. Right foot, left arm. Come in. Left foot, right arm. Come in. Let's try it off the floor. Reach and reach and reach and reach. Keep smiling. Reach and reach and reach and reach. Good job. All right. Step out a little bit. Bend your knees and straighten. Bend your knees and straighten. Now we're going to shift over to the right. Bend, shift, and swing the left foot up toward our right derriere. Okay? Bend and swing the right foot toward the left derriere. So bend, swing, bend, swing, bend, swing, bend, swing that foot up a little bit. Okay, it doesn't have to touch, just swing it up. Hold the chair with both hands. Bend, swing, bend, swing, bend, swing, and rest. Take a breath. Good. Right arm down, up, over the rainbow. Big stretch here. Open out and down. Change hands. Reach down, up, and over the rainbow. Reach out and down. Reach the right arm forward in front of the chair, out to the side and up. Left, forward, out to the side and up. Again, down, up, over the rainbow, big side stretch, out and down. Left, down, up, over the rainbow, out and down. Reach forward, pull your bellies in, side and up, forward, pull your bellies in, side, up. Good. Nice, tall torso, shoulders over hips. Bend and stretch, bend and stretch, a little bit deeper, bend and stretch, and here we go. As big a bend as is comfortable for you. Pull your skinny jeans all the way up now. Zip that magic zipper, flatten your toothpaste tube from your tailbone all the way up through the spine. Squirt that toothpaste out the center of the top of your head. Yes, hold it, squirt more, flatten the toothpaste tube, front body to back body, flatten. Yes, everybody's growing an inch, maybe 1.25 inches, maybe even 1.5 inches. Let go with one arm, let go with the other. Wipe that toothpaste off the ceiling, quick. Open wide. Oh, we still got some toothpaste up there. All right, hold it there. Turn yourselves into stars. Stretch your fingers wide. Feel your toes against the floor. Feel yourself getting larger in every way. Wider and taller. Breathe here. Balance. Hold it. Slight tilt to test the balance. Now start the twinkling and the shimmering and the glittering and smiling. Come back to center. Relax. Hold your chair. Bend your knees, toe heel in. Bend your knees slightly, small hula hoops to release your hips. Just little circles, keeping your hips nice and loose. Reverse, knees stay bent the whole time. Easy circles. Good, wiggle those hips from side to side. Wiggle your shoulders from side to side. Let that head go a little bit, loosen it up. All right, we've done some moving around our chair today, so now you get a chance to come back to the front of your chair. Feel the chair with the backs of your legs, okay? That's a good rule to follow. When you are getting ready to sit down and you come to a chair and turn yourself, feel the chair with the backs of your legs before you sit down. Arms forward and pull your bellies in. Squat, that means sit bones poking behind you, and lift. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. Crossed arms. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. Swing the arms back. Slow squat. Pull your bellies in. Stick those sit bones way back there. Hold the chair. Slide back into the chair nice and easy. Adjust your seating so you're comfortable. Sitting tall, back is not touching the back of the chair. Hands are on your thighs. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. Drop your head down. Look in between your legs and center. Look up and center. Turn your head to one side and center, to the other side and center. Tilt ear to one side and center, to the other side and center. Relax the arms down, roll the shoulders, roll the shoulders. Good. Take a hold of your right shoulder with your right hand, if possible. Float the left arm up and take a hold of the top of your head. Now your head is going to go over to the left and your right shoulder is going to go down. So gentle stretch here, never force this, from your right earlobe to your right shoulder. Breathe. Come back to center, relax the arms down, roll the shoulders. Float the left hand up, touch your left shoulder if possible. Right arm floats up, hand touches the top of your head. Your head is going to go over to the right now as your left shoulder comes down. Gentle stretch from left earlobe down to the shoulder. Breathe. Come back to center, relax the arms down, roll the shoulders. Good. Wiggle your shoulders. Place your hands. Lift your chest and spine again. Relax your arms. Stay there. And let's do a nice, slow, deep breath to finish. We'll breathe in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts. And you can choose to breathe in, obviously through the nose, but breathe out through either nose or mouth, your choice. Sitting tall, ready to begin. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathing out through nose or mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and breathe normally. Turn the corners of your lips up for a big smile. Good. All right. I hope you enjoyed that today. I hope you got a lot of stretching and strengthening and some balance work in there. And be well, be safe, and you know what I'm going to say. No falling. That's my rule. All right. I love you all. Have a great week. See ya. Take care.